I'm the son of a artistic tribe, I would like to call it, of this place that's called Ashram. That's the name of our house. And my mother is Daksha Sheth. She's a choreographer and a dancer. And my father is Tao Issaro, he's a musician and a composer and a visual director, and I mean architect. He can do it all. You know, the man is awesome. And yeah. And there's one more. I have a sister who's Isha, who's a phenomenal dancer, and she also does a little bit of acting and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the family. We've been living in Kerala for the last 18-19 years, and my mom and dad initially came to Kerala to learn Kalari Paitu, and then we bought we actually saw this piece of land. They saw it and fell in love with it immediately and bought it. So ever since then, we have just been bit by bit building up the institution, you know, and building the studio and the house, and we've been in Kerala for many reasons. I mean, there are many wonderful advantages of being in Kerala in terms of the natural beauty. The fact that there's still water in abundance. You know, the north is drying up. It's not that nice. As you know, the cities are big and it's wonderful, but there's no clean air anymore in India. There's too many people, you know. So yeah, and there's no space anymore. You know, you live in big cities. What tends to happen is you're fighting for space, and it's so congested that you can't really create works, you know. And in Kerala, we're fortunate enough to have found space to actually, you know, be our own people. And I think in a lot of ways it was an advantage that they were outsiders living in a different place, because then, you know, you can create more space from everything to like concentrate on your work, you know. Whereas if you're in a place maybe with, you know, lots of friends and a scene and, you know, being part of a society, sometimes it gets a little bit in the way. Actually, it hinders your you know, actual creative path, you know. So I love Trivandrum. I love the fact that it's, touch wood, not as crowded as some of the other cities, yet it's still a big city in the sense, you know, there are really good restaurants now that are opening up in Trivandrum. You know, good Chinese food, good Indian food, great, of course, Iranian food. You know, all that dosa, beef and all that is bumping in Trivandrum, no doubt. There's very nice places to hang out, like Kovalam Beach, you know, where you can have a swim in a clean ocean, or Varkala, which is a really nice beach on a cliff, you know, and lots of bars, lots of good restaurants there, and you know, very international kind of tourism happening. So that's a great beach to go hang out at. Also, there are you know, a lot of cultural activities that take place in the city throughout the year, but mostly like around New Year's and all the way up to April, you know, is when the real peak season is. You know, Nishagandhi Festival, the Alliance Francaise regularly bring down artists from France and collaboration, you know, present collaborative pieces between Indians and French people in Trivandrum and all the Alliance Francaise centers. Goethe Center, which is the German institute, also brings down artists, and you know, fantastic people come down, like chocolatiers and really interesting people. Then, you know, there's the Surya Festival, which keeps bringing down more classical and interesting theater and dance and all that kind of stuff. Nishagandhi Festival is great, you know. This time they brought down Kailash Kher, who is awesome, he's got a great band. You know, really good artists actually you get to see. Also the college scene, you know, there's so many college festivals and all that kind of stuff where they all have great rock shows. They bring down really good bands. Sometimes they have dance, you know. It's also a really fun scene to be involved in.